What I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen with you and talk behind it so you're able to watch what I do and you don't have to figure out what button I'm clicking. You can actually see it in real time. So the first thing is I'm going to show you how to share a Google Doc with your parents through email, through the Google Doc itself, and then through Remind. So the first thing, I've opened up a new tab, so I'm going to type in Google Drive. We'll go there first. So this is where everything is. It's kind of like your file folder for your online on your computer. I click there, and this is the kind of the home page. I'm going to say go to my Drive. I'm already logged into my email. I don't know if you use Google Chrome as your internet browser, but it's automatically has me logged in. So anything under this email with Google, it will have all my files that I've saved or I've created in Google Drive or Google Docs or whatever whatever Google tool that I've used. So the first thing is if you want to create a brand new document for homework, you just go over here at the top right corner and click New, and then you get to decide what tool you want to use, Google Doc, Google Sheets, or Google Slides. And you can create a brand new assignment. If you have uploaded something or you've already made something, you will find it in your Drive. You can you can type it in up here if you remember the title that you gave it, or you can go to recent and see what your recent creations have been or your uploads. So let's say that you want to make a brand new document. So you want to make a brand new Google Doc. You're going to click New up here in the top left corner, and then you're going to click Google Docs. Takes you to a brand new document. The first thing, usually the best thing to do is to go ahead and title it. So let's say that you're making a homework assignment for this week, okay? And you've created it, name, ABCs, okay? And you've created your homework assignment. Now you're ready to share it with your parents or share it with your students. So I think the easiest way to do to share it is to go up here to the top right corner, this little blue box that says share. Go ahead and click on that. Then it's going to give you the opportunity to type in the email addresses that you were sending this to. So for example, if you have the parents, mom and dad, I'm going to send it to my email just so you can see what it looks like when it pops up on the email. So I'm going to type in Kelsey. I'll send it to my personal email here, and then I'll send it to my school email. So you can type in as many email addresses as you want, and just type them in, and then it will. The great thing about it is once you type it in one time, it usually remembers those email addresses, so you can you don't have to type them in every time. Now you have typed in who you want to send this to up here. And then now you have a choice to allow the recipient to how you want them to edit the document. So there's three different phases, there's three different levels, I guess you would say. If you make this document a view only, of course, they can only look at it. They can't change it. They can't complete it in any way. If you make them a commenter, that means they can only comment on the document, but they can't change anything. Editor may be the best choice because they're able to actually edit the document, and they're able to complete it if it's a homework assignment. If you're sending maybe like a message or like a weekly newsletter, I would suggest doing a viewer, just because all they need to do is they need to be able to see it but not change it anyway. Editor allows them to actually type on the document. And so I would suggest that. After you click editor, go up to the little gear shift or the gear, I don't even know what that is, the toolbox thing. Click on that. And this gives them the option to, I want to give editors the permissions to share or permissions because you want them to be able to change the permissions on this document. Only you want to be like the final editor, so you could take that away. And then you can give the viewers and commenters the ability to download, print, or copy. That's okay too. So anyways, after you do that, you have typed in the email addresses, you have made them editors, so whenever they receive this Google Doc, they're able to actually type on it, complete the assignment, and all that fun stuff. Now it's time to write your message. So you can write your message. Parents, here is the document or here is the assignment for this week. One thing that I've run into, and I can do a separate video with this, but the parents are going to have to, they will have to make a copy of the Google Doc before they edit it. This just not hit me. Just because if you give one document to each student, or excuse me, if you send this out to multiple people, then what will happen is they will all edit the same document. Instead of doing their own work, now everyone has access to the same document. So my suggestion is I'll show you how parents do it. It's super simple, and I can make even a video that you can send out to your parents if you want, of how to make a copy whenever they receive this. But I'll show you what I mean here in a minute. Anyways, once you have completed it, you will just press send, and this message and this document has now been sent to the parent's email address. Okay, so we're going into here. This is my email. I'm looking at my email address, and I am now going to click homework assignment. So if I was a parent, this is what I see right here is this homework assignment. And this is what they'll see when they receive the email from you. It would say T. Cartwright sent, invited you to edit the following document. Parents, here is the assignment for the week. They would open up in Docs. And now they can see the document that you have created, or now they can see the assignment that you want them to complete. Now here's where I talked about the where if you send 5 people this assignment, they have access to this only. And so you may have Johnny, Anna, and Simon may all be doing the same document. So that's a problem because you want each kid to complete an assignment on their own. You want their own worksheet per se. So what you'll do is you'll just tell parents to go over here to File and then scroll down to make a copy. So all I did is went to the left corner and I clicked on File and then Make a Copy. And now you can say, they can put their name on it, Johnny. Now, Johnny, this is Johnny's personal copy of the assignment. Because if you just gave access to everybody, or this document to everybody, then they would have the same thing. So you want them to be able to have their own. So that's why instead of 4 people doing the same worksheet, now everyone has a copy of it. And what they can do is they can just share it back with you, which I think it already is shared with you, so you don't even have to worry about that. So if they make 40 copies of the assignment, they're all, you know whose assignment it is. You can keep track of that. So this is the main homework assignment. All they have to do is click File, Make a Copy, and then they have their own copy. They complete it, and it's already in your drive. You don't even have to have them send it to you. So if you go to your drive and you go over to Recent, you can already see there's Johnny's homework right here. It's already there. So you can have your original homework assignment and all your kids' assignments. When they make copies of it, they show up in your drive so you know what's going on, what they're typing, what they're doing, which is very, very helpful. So now let's say that you want to send this out also through Remind. We will go to remind.com. I just opened up a new tab. I click Remind. And then, let's see, let me log in real quick. And log in. Okay, and let's say that I want to, let's see here. Classroom. Create. Okay, so I have uploaded my parents and I want to send them some things. What I can do is go to the classroom, which I spelled classroom wrong. That's awesome. And then I want to send out a message to the parents, like over to message, you know how to do that. And then you can click on this little paperclip and you can go to your Google Drive here. So all I did is I just pressed the paperclip here at the message board. I'm going to message board, paperclip, and I'm going to click on the paperclip, and then it pops this up right here. You can do, you know, your message. Here's the homework for this week. Let me know if you have any questions. Click on your Google Drive. It's going to have you choose an account. I have 2 Google accounts, so I'm going to click on my classroom account or my school account, and it's going to take me to my my Google Drive where I can look for the assignment. So here is my homework assignment. I click on it, and now it gives the parents the link to the homework assignment. They can actually they can pull it up from their phone, which is awesome. And then you just click send, and then now the parents have access to the link, and all they have to do on their phone is click this hyperlink, boom, there's their assignment. So they have no excuse. They can do it on their phones or they can do it on their computers. And then again, you would just tell the parents, be sure to click file, make a copy, and then they can put their kid's name at the end of it. Anna, here's Anna's work, and this is her personal copy of the thing. And again, like I said, her copy, when she makes this copy of her own work, or the copy of the worksheet that she's going to complete on her own, it automatically sends her copy, to your Google Drive. So she doesn't have to send it to you. If they're like, well, we didn't know where to send it, they don't have to do anything. It's already sent to your drive, which is super awesome. So you just go to your recent, let it upload for a second, and then you can look at, there is Anna's copy. And Anna, so here's Anna's copy. And then now you have access to it, and she doesn't have to send it to you. All she has to do is make sure she makes a copy of it for herself and does not complete everyone else's copy, if that makes sense. I'll go ahead and stop the video here, let you kind of soak in, and then we can, and then I can help you with the copy if that's confusing or not. Awesome.